Hello friends, welcome to this video. Today we are going to discuss about the working of carbon dioxide laser. In previous video I was talk about the general description and structure of the carbon dioxide laser. So this diagram shows the structure. This is a tube of about 26 centimeter in length and having the area of cross section 1.5 centimeter square. So this tube is filled with three different types of gases, carbon dioxide, nitrogen and helium. The mixture of these three gases in proportion of 1:4:5 is filled inside this tube, and that we have seen in the last video. And we have also seen the three different types of modes of vibrations of carbon dioxide molecule. Actually carbon dioxide molecule, it is a linear molecule in which central atom is a carbon and two oxygen atoms are attached to this carbon atom. So this is the structure. Actually this carbon dioxide molecule has three modes of vibration. First mode is a stretching mode in which carbon atom is steady and both the oxygen atoms vibrate simultaneously. Means if they are coming towards this carbon atom simultaneous, and at the same time they goes away from this carbon atom. So this mode of vibration is known as stretching mode. There is another mode of vibration in which this carbon atom vibrates like this, and this both the oxygen atoms vibrates like this. So this mode of vibration is known as bending mode. So this is the bending mode. Another mode of vibration, that is asymmetric stretching mode or asymmetric mode, in which carbon atom vibrates at the same time oxygen atoms also vibrates. When carbon atom is moving in this direction, at that time this oxygen atom comes towards the carbon atom. So such a mode of vibration is known as asymmetric mode of vibration. So these are the three different modes of vibration, and any quantum state is represented by m, n, q that we have seen in last video. So n, m, q, these are the quantas of each mode. If any state is represented by 0, 1, 0 state, means the molecule has 0 quanta of this mode, that is stretching mode, 1 quanta of this bending mode, and 0 quanta of asymmetric modes if state is 0, 1, 0 state. So that is a representation of a state, and each mode is quantized, that we have seen in the last video. Today we are going to discuss the working. So this is the energy level diagram of carbon dioxide laser. In this diagram you see these are the energy levels of nitrogen atom, that I have already tell you that there is a mixture of nitrogen, carbon dioxide and helium is inside that tube, is filled with mixture of these gases, and this is the energy level of nitrogen atom. Similarly this is a energy level diagram of carbon dioxide molecule. So this nitrogen plays the same role as that of helium plays in helium neon laser. So in carbon dioxide laser, the role of nitrogen atom is to excite the carbon dioxide molecule up to this level. The energy of this excited state of nitrogen is coincides with the energy level of this 0,1 level, that is E5 energy level, the energy level of this carbon dioxide molecule. This 0,1 represents stretching mode having zero quanta of energy, bending mode having zero quanta of energy, and it has only asymmetric stretching. So the asymmetric stretching mode of this nitrogen atom coincides with the E5 energy level of this carbon dioxide molecule. So this nitrogen atom acts as a pumping source for this carbon dioxide molecule. So this excited nitrogen atoms collides with the carbon dioxide molecule and they transfer their energy to the E5 energy level. Again, these are E4 and E3. These are the energies. These energy levels have this 100 level means it has only stretching mode. Other two modes are having zero quanta of energy. This E3 energy is having only bending mode. If you see that this is 0 to 0, this 0 means this is having zero stretching mode. 2 represents 2 quanta of bending mode, and 0 again, this 0 represent asymmetric mode. So this E3 energy is having only bending mode. This is having symmetric stretching mode, while this is having asymmetric stretching. So as soon as this energy level E5 is populated, the transition takes place from E5 to E4 level with the emission of 10.6 micrometer wavelength, and the transition from E5 to E3 level also takes place with the emission of 9.6 micrometer wavelength. So these are the radiative transitions. These wavelengths which are emitted undergoes infrared region of electromagnetic spectrum. Again, these are also metastable state, E4 and E3. These are the also metastable state. This carbon dioxide molecules collides with the helium atoms inside the tube, and they loses their energy. This is the inelastic collision. They loses their energy and they came to the E2 energy level. So this is the first transition, E2 to ground state. This is the first non-radiative transition. Again this carbon dioxide molecule come to the ground state E1, and again this cycle is going on, and this is again these radiations emitted. So this is a working of carbon dioxide laser, in which the photon of 10.6 micrometer and 9.6 micrometer is emitted during the transition from E5 to E4 level. This photon is emitted, while transition from this to this level, the photon of 9.6 micrometer is emitted. So this is the working of carbon dioxide laser. This is the energy diagram. I hope you have understood. Thank you.